Nebraskaya. The Dark One is there. Anna is there now too. In the hands of my enemies. The hands of the traitor. Lesnitsky.
So, who is this girl again?
A hostage. We'll use her for negotiating with the Order. Just make sure she wears a gas mask. If she's infected, she's dead, and of no use to us.
So what do we do with her?
Log her up and keep an eye on her. Anything happens, it's your head. I'll come get her when we're done here.
What are you doing? Please! You don't have to kill us! And we're under order from the leadership of the Red Line to stop the epidemic. And you're all infected.
You heard them, man. We must kill you to save the metro.
But we're not even feverish. We're...
Fire! Can't you hear everything? Even at the point blank range. Unbelievable.
Hey, you! I'm done for. So listen. The Reds, they knew of the infection. They came on the second day. No one had died yet, but they came with the flamers. How else could they have known? Go, tell everyone. Tell it. It was the Reds.
What do we have here?
Captain Chai got hit while storming the Kriegsfire. I went after the infected.
An open wound. Well, the outcome here is obvious. I think you understand what has to be done.
What? I need to sleep like a fucking overgrown mutt. I'm a soldier. I followed orders. You owe me a bullet.
Have it your way then, Captain.
Stay cool, comrades.
Comrade Lesnitsky, the operation is progressing as planned. It will be completed within an hour.
Well, the experiment has been successful. We need to report it to General Corbett. Will you go?
With the bro.
Yes, sir.
Snitsky brought her. Says she's a hostage for negotiations with the Order. Although we all know what sort of negotiations they're having.
Yeah, we sure made a blunder.
Well, would have expected they have machine guns. What do we do now?
Wait. We can only wait. They aren't gonna attack. And soon, they'll have more important business to attend to.
And that's why we jumped them.
Yeah.
Burning books is such a shame. A real library.
Intruders!
Atryom, stand still, or I slit her throat. So, you came for Anna. Very heroic, but not very smart. Here is the deal. You take off your mask, and I give her to you. I'll count to 5.
Don't do this, Atryom. He'll kill me anyway. He already betrayed us once.
1. You're wrong. 2. I never served Miller. 3. In fact, I'm a man of my word. 4. When it's convenient.
Why did you do that? Hurry! We have to get Kotsavaya. There's Hansa. And our men. Suffocating will be a real shame after surviving all that.
I'm here! They have no masks.
We need 2 masks here, now!
The pieces of the puzzle are falling together. And the big picture is horrifying and unbelievable. I will tell the others about this, but I still can't make myself believe it. The Reds have infected Oktyabrskaya, a peaceful station denizens of which never suspected anything, with an unknown deadly virus. And then their mop-up squads entered it under the pretense of saving the station from the epidemic, and eliminated everyone they could. Women, children, old people. To prevent the infection from spreading. And if all this is true, then me and Anna could be infected too. We've been saved from being killed, but we don't know if we're going to survive for long.
I have a feeling that everything will end soon. We won't survive this war, Atryom. No one will. I feel alone again, like when I was a girl and Father was away on a mission. Nothing around me. Empty and cold, as if I were just a spark from the fire, flying away and then gone. It's hard for me to tell you these things, Atryom, but I want to feel that I'm alive. Touch me.
Well, there seems to be nothing wrong with you. Congratulations, youngsters. You, Atryom, may go. While you, Anna, You have to stay some more. We need to finish treating your wound.
Thank God.
Well, what are you waiting for? Go!
Go, Artyom. I'll find you as soon as they finish patching me up.
Come here, darling. Don't look there.
What's that, Papa?
Nothing. It's all right. Just don't look.
When are we going to go home?
Soon. Very soon.
Where's Mommy?
Who's late? Can you see the face?
Where did they
As
take
if-
her?
Looks like 8 bucks. Yes, it's 8. Semetsky, Yuri. We used to say he'd outlive us all. Well, all bets are off now. They're going to cut away soon too.
Привели благоутробно нарабатываемого Федора, болезнью одержимого. Отпусти ему все согрешения. Подай ему исцеление от болезни.
Hey! Anybody? Somebody! Hey! Don't stand here, it's dangerous. You're not going to get away with this. What do I do now? I'm completely
What do I do, Doctor?
And you're like
You know the prospects as well as I. I know, but still.
So, I don't have to remind you about the gloves and the mask.
Yes, I know that.
Perfect. Now, you take the temperature every hour. Blood samples every 3 hours. Call me at once, should any parameters deviate from the pattern.
Of course.
You see, there's only been 2 cases with good prospects so far. We must study them carefully.
Yes, I understand.
Great.
They've been told to handle their stuff, and yet look at all this shit.
Well, what's there to do?
They got off easy, but we got to pack all that.
Yeah? And what's the point, huh? Should just burn it with the corpses and be done with it.
They say it's to find the source of infection. Bullshit, if you ask me. No way to do that now.
Well, those at the top know better.
So, is the epidemic slowing down? Looks like it, but let's check the facts. What do we know?
First of all, the new samples all show acute monocytosis.
True. Samples 317 to 323. Monocytosis.
Yet we already know the virus targets monocytes specifically.
It always did. All the previous samples only have neutrophils of the nucleus.
This can only mean one thing. This strain is becoming less virulent. But let's not rush to conclusions. We'll check the rest first.
So, were you able to isolate the agent?
Yes and no. It is an Ebola virus strain, but trying to cultivate it is useless. It's basically non-virulent now, without the original strain.
Doctor, you know I'm no medic. Please, explain.
I'm sorry, Colonel. Here are the facts. In the first 2 days, the mortality rate was around 95%. In the third, it dropped to about 25%. Today, we only have 2 new infected, and they have a light infection, prospects of recovery looking promising. Now, as you understand, Moscow never was a natural habitat for this virus, and in its wild form, it remains dangerous much longer.
So, what does all this mean?
It is not a regular virus. It's a weapons-grade strain engineered to achieve maximum lethality within a short time, and then turn harmless.
Damnation. Where did it come from?
I have heard of a new generation of bioweapons based on this virus being developed before the war. But where did it surface from now, after all these years?
Bioweapons? My God. Just in case, I have some Rangers' questions. One of them could have brought this surprise from the past to the network.
Attention, refugees. When answering questions or addressing medical personnel or guards, you are to look only down or to the side, while covering your mouth with a hand or mouth. Those failing to comply will experience the fear of action.
But I feel perfect! Ah, that's great. I'm really happy for you. You'll just stay here for a day, your cold gets better, and we'll let you go back to the others.
And why would I? Sit here because of a simple cold?
We are going to make sure it's just a cold, and you're free to go.
But I've had this cold for a long time. Other than that, I feel great.
Oh, that's just perfect. Means we've nothing to fear. Means that the day after tomorrow, you can go back.
Why not now?
Attention, refugees. Food and water will be distributed by duly appointed personnel. Only after a corresponding record is made to each refugee's blood supply. Keep a good eye on your voucher.
Пустите! У меня ребенок в руках!
We told him to stop. Move! Move! You can't stay here!
Atryom, I'm here!
I'm happy to know that you and Anna are all right. We can't afford to waste time being sick now. The Dark One we're looking for could really be the last one. We can't lose him. Let's go.
But I have to go. But I have to go back for her insulin. She'll die without it.
Yo, boys, I'm here. I can't let you go.
How can we buy anything when all we had is back there? And Hansa charged you so much. Please.
Hansa gave you shelter. Stand back.
Shelter to die.
I said stand back.
Damn, am I glad to see you alive and healthy, Atryom.
Yes, until
With
reinforcements
Luigi, but
arrive.
we'll have to wait till the Hansa reinforcements arrive. And you're on a tight schedule.
They're going to start
Well,
shit while
I
we're
wish you
here.
luck.
But
See you
there's
back in the
something on
base.
my mind.
With it or on it, soldier.
The epidemic?
No, it's the fact that they got here in the first place. Why are they so active lately? Why so many patrols? Why send a squad to a plagued station?
Would they be gearing up for another war with the Nazis?
Doesn't look like it. They'd concentrate their forces at the Reich border then. But now they're spreading them thin.
A demonstration of force? Who needs Sparta now when the Reds are solving all the problems?
Could be so. Sure thing. They won't be able to replace us completely. But putting some pressure on their superiors, that they could do.
Well, let's leave and see.
Damn right.
So what about my luggage? What is it?
Read the pamphlet again, or listen to the broadcast, for Christ's sakes.
The refugees sure were lucky, because Toland's rangers were here. The combat's men clearly didn't expect to be met with machine gun fire.
So, all this stuff still there?
Of course. But for your thinking. Hansa could not protect the station without help, but they did provide shelter for the refugees. And the hospital. Perhaps that could help.
Papers. Look, Sarge. Can't you tell us what's happening there? They don't let us check. And the rumors.
Quarantine is no fun and games, as you understand. There have been some casualties. The medics are doing their best.
Well, let's hope this is enough. And here, what should we do?
Let's hope. And you should work just as usual. And take the rumors with a grain of salt.
Thank you. Where's your proof? See.
What am I to do?
Your station was...
Sorry, that's forbidden without a permit.
That's our man.
Lay this one through. He got a permit.
I think you should stock up on filters and ammo, Atryom.
Probably won't have such a chance anytime soon after this. Well, we sure got lucky the Rangers were here.
Why did they fight anyway? What do they care for us or the refugees?
That's what puzzles me. Where's the profit? Nobody signed any contracts with them. We didn't even promise anything. What were they thinking?
Nothing. It's their job. The Polish Rangers were doing stuff like this from the very beginning.
What? Fighting the Reds?
Nah, if there's an epidemic, dangerous mutants, anything, then Polish sends the Spartans to handle the situation.
And what's up now?
They came because of the epidemic, but we already set up the quarantine and the Reds cleared out the source. So they helped us out so that the Reds don't get too enthusiastic.
And what's the profit Polis is making here? They're far from here. The epidemic wouldn't reach them.
The States had that arranged long ago. Polish handle stuff like this, and nobody touches them. They're neutral. They also handle negotiations if there's a war or shit like that.
Ah, I get it now.
I see. Don't start a war, but benefit from the results. Yes, that's good business.
Sure, but we're not doing commerce to make a loss either.
Artyom, take note of the funds Hansa expends on this quarantine. And they are generally quite reserved with their money.
Attention on the platform.
Perhaps they are aiming for an additional trump card to use in negotiations at Polis.
Good luck in the tunnels, Ranger.
In some other time and place, what happened could be life-changing. But there is no time but present, and no place but the metro for us. And we must do everything we can to save it. I have to hurry and catch up with the Dark One. Anna has to tell her father of what Korbut and Moskvin are doing. Anything else is a luxury we can't afford right now.
We've got more going! Open up!
Soon, the leaders of Hansa, Red Line, and Reich will meet in Polis, hoping to reach a peaceful settlement on D6. But I know the nature of man all too well, Artyom. War is as certain as the fall of night, unless a miracle happens.
Come through.
Well, we won't catch the train with the Dark One moving along the tunnel. But there is another way. We're leaving the station. Here's our pass.
All right. Are you going to Polis?
No. Open the interline tunnel for me.
But the interline is a dead end, and very dangerous.
A dead end? No way. That's our road to Polis. Open up. Let's go, Artyom.
Come on! I can't keep it open forever! Careful with the generators!
As you see, it's no dead end. That's just what the Hansa authorities claim to discourage people from entering these passages. An unprepared man could easily lose his way here, or even become lost within himself. But as long as you're with me, there is no danger. Most people believe Metro to be just tunnels and stations, a lifeless and soulless conglomerate created by human hands alone. There's a special place in the Metro. The few people who come upon it never return. I call it the River of Fate, because it can change your destiny, wash away the silt of the past, and offer the chance for a different future. If a man enters this river in dire need of such a chance, wishing desperately to earn it, then he might be carried to the place and time where that chance is granted. Remember, we must find the Dark One. It is the only thing we are to ask of the river. The Metro is a living, breathing thing, with a heartbeat, a soul, and a mind. be careful here.
Intriguing. Is that a sign? The grate is rusted and poorly attached.
Give me a hand here, Atryom.
1, 2... Continue burning it, Atryom?
Look, water. We're almost there.
Pretty close.
Darkness envelops us. We must not get lost in it. Do not rush now, and don't be surprised by anything. It is a strange place. You can pick it up. I think it's for you. We can't stay here for long. This is it. The River of Fate. Not so impressive, perhaps, on the surface. We have to enter the water. Enter the water and imagine what you would change in your fate. Think of the Dark One. Further! Go further! Don't be afraid. You're meant to be here, Atryom. Think of the Dark One, and the river will bring you to him! Familiar scenery? It's the tower. And down there is the city of the Dark Ones. It's the moment you launch the missiles. That's you. The river will cleanse you, forgive your sins. You can change your fate. You can do it. Choose your destiny and be free. This was their home. All that's left is ashes and dust. Look, there he is. The Dark One. After him. Faster! Nobody. A dead end. Is this where you almost caught him? You must try again, Atryom. The Dark One. He's still at that freak show. On the train. After him! Run! Ahead! Faster! Ahead! Damn! Damnation! The river almost got me this time. Oh, it's working again. We're back in the desert of the real. When we got out of the river, the Dark One was very close. He can't have gotten too far ahead.
Post 13, come in. High alert, I repeat, high alert. Red saboteur sighting confirmed. Your position might be attacked. The evac
Too
train is
late.
considered their primary target. High alert.
But the train's got to be nearby.
Post 13, come in. High alert, I repeat, high alert. Red saboteur sighting confirmed. Your position might be attacked. The evac train is considered
Come on,
their primary
Sabine.
target. High alert.
We need that miracle now, Atryom. Remember everything I told you about the Dark One. You must save him! And then he just might save us all.